Hello, my lovelies. It's me, author Alexandria Infante, coming to you just with a little tiny update. We have another gift card to give to someone out there. um, Basically, every week or every month, we are going to do, well, every other week, we're going to do a $50 Amazon gift card to one lucky reader out there. And then next week, actually week after next, I will have the swag on the channel of the swag that we have made. Now, people like faithful readers like Christine, I really wish, Christine, you would tell me how to pronounce your last name. I think it's Marcusin, but I don't want to say it and not know exactly what I'm saying. So people like Christine, Trisha, Jackie, and Yolanda, they will get the first picks of the swag because of the fact that when we before I moved here to California, I actually had we had a contest and in the groups that we used to have on Facebook, and they all won a bag and a T-shirt. So the bags and the T-shirts are being done right now. I actually, guys, after all these freaking years, I actually found someone to make them. Will you believe it's Staples? Staples does the entire thing. You don't have to go online. I mean, do you guys remember that one year that I was out in New York trying to find all the T-shirt places, and then the one guy like raised the price, and then we were just like, oh my god, this is insane, blah blah blah. Well, guys, ladies, I found someone. And so they are being made right now. I'm so proud because now I get to send them all out to you guys. So basically, what we are going to be doing is in 2 weeks, I'll be able to, because it's going to take about 2 weeks for them to be done. He said might maybe three because of the bulk that I'm ordering. I'm ordering 50 each. And so basically so that'll be like 50 t-shirts, 50 bags, and so I'll pretty much be, but this time I'm only going to do one image. I'm not going to do like all of them. We'll probably do Poison Pin on one side with all of the authors, and then on the other side we'll, maybe a collage of the books. I'm not exactly sure. Or we will do excuse me, we'll do like a logo. I'm not sure if we're gonna do historical. I would love to do the a Vikings prize because I love that tagline. Yes, if I say so myself. You know, basically, he knew it would be a test of wills, for no assassin would ever submit to a Viking. Excuse me. I kind of want to like put that on a t-shirt, and so maybe I might just do t-shirts of that alone. So basically, you have the picture of the book on the front of the shirt, and then on the back the line, for no assassin will ever submit to a Viking. So I'm not exactly sure yet, but my whole point is that they're being done. And so finally, you guys, after all, freaking like 2 years, I think it is, you guys, and then that was 2 years from that, and then now it's been at least what, after we made all of them, I think it's about coming on to a year since. Well, no, because I moved here in August. Well, no, it's like 10 months. Yeah, so it's like 10 months since that happened, and the stuff and the bags and stuff got jacked up in here, because even though they look like okay, I still don't want to, because like, see this, it's like technically they don't, this is like they don't look bad, but I don't want to send a reader something that doesn't look bad, because that's kind of like janky as an author. So even though they came out, like okay and all, or they were cute when I first made them, but I guess, going the 3,000 miles from New York to California, they just, no, I don't feel comfortable like sending these out to you guys. So I'll probably just keep these for myself, or I might actually give them to like the Goodwill, and then someone could be running around with this bag, regardless, but they got it from the Goodwill. So That's probably what I'll do, because the whole, remember, I made that whole big old thing of them, and so I have them all, and there's pretty much nothing that I could really do with them, and then I don't really. It's like I kind of don't want to keep them myself, so I'll probably just give them to the Goodwill. But anyway, so that is one of the updates. Also, book 15 is finished. I sent it out to Lily. I mean to Minnie. But the thing is I'm not gonna publish it right now because I want to publish them all at one time. So when 15 drops, so does 7. So does 4. So does 3. So you won't have to basically, because just a little update for the readers who are reading the series. The books that are coming out now only have to do with the men. Only have to do with the men. The women don't. I don't want to. I don't want to tell you what's going to happen with that. But basically, it only has to do with the men. Excuse me. Um, it only has to do with the men. Sorry. Um, and so I kind of want to leave that up in the air so you read that for yourself. So also as for Zin, Christine. Okay, I've tried to finish this book. You don't even understand how many times I've tried to finish this book. Like literally over and over. It was like it took me 5 years to even write the book. For some reason, this book is winding up being my Achilles heel. For some reason, I cannot finish this book. So I thought, I just got practically to the end of it, right? And I finished it all. And then I got to that part and I knew like I needed to publish it, but for some reason I can't think of an ending or an ending that satisfies me or satisfies the readers who've been waiting this long for that book. So, unfortunately, I pushed it back. I'm going to focus on Ariana in the series, The Paranormals, right now. Um, so I'm going to make sure that I have them all up to speed because with everything that's going on with the series, I'm ready for Ariana to step back into it, but I can't step her back in or I can't bring her back until everything is resolved because in book 15, Sephiroth and Aaron are like doing some shit that they should not be doing. And so and then you have some new characters that are coming in as well that I hope you guys really like. And then the fact that what happens to Arn and Sephiroth, in the Egyptian godhood. So basically I need to get that out of the way. And then Callan is having a lot of issues dealing with the fact that what happened between Midna and the fact that her shade was, the fact that she herself was in the underworld or the dark world with Brock, and he didn't even realize it for a month because what he was seeing every day was her shade. And so he's dealing with the fact that not only did these circumstances happen, but the fact that he didn't even recognize that his wife was gone for a month. And so, and then in Bayou Blues, Luke is pretty much losing his mind because Izzy is in the underworld. And so he's doing a lot of shit that he shouldn't have been doing too. Like he pretty much, I can tell you this part, he kills Hennis with no trial, with nothing. He just pretty much puts him to death. And so that's like against rule. But then the whole point is Leichlin is not having a problem with it. Leichlin's like, so he's doing what needs to be done. And so Arn is trying to be the voice of reason, like, yes, but not like that. He cannot rule like that. And so, and then lastly in the Salito witches, Waverly is pretty much losing his mind too because Manny, all three women are in the underworld with Ariana because the whole point is when Ariana cast that spell like way back in book 4, no, book 5. In book 5, Red Rising. No, Red Rising is book 7. I'm sorry. And book 5, A Kiss Between Midnight and Dawn, Sephiroth's Return. Um, if you guys are reading the series, then remember, Ariana got pissed off, and Ash showed up, and she cast that spell, and so it pretty much imbued all of those women that were in that room, even Sabina, and so they all carried the dark. And so I'm not gonna say what happened in book 14 in case there are some people out there who haven't read the series, but so I'm not gonna say what's gonna happen in book 14, but the whole point is that if you are reading the series, you you're realizing that they pretty much are losing their minds, and so basically they're not going to function right until these ladies are back. And so so what I really wanted to do with the series right now, the next 4 books, because even though they're a part of this universe, Married to a Werewolf and Married to a Vampire, those are they're not crossovers yet. I will cross them over at some point, but not right now, because there's only 3 books in those series, so I probably won't even do it till like the last book. That series was slated to only have 3 books, because trying to finish the 4 that I'm writing right now is chaotic and crazy. So it was only meant to have 3 books, because I don't think I could physically continue to write 6 series all the time. No, I turned, I mean, I'm not sure if I look it, but I turned 51. So I probably could if I set my mind to it, but then I would pretty much be doing only that. And that's not what I want to do. So, basically I'm letting those go after the 3 books that they're supposed to have. After three there aren't going to be any more, so basically I'm going to push them back, because the quicker I write those books, the quicker those series ends. And the fact that, Rowena is a female alpha of color, I'm just savoring that one. I'm not sure if I'm going to end Rowena, because the fact that she's a woman of color, she's Afro Latina, basically. She's multicultural, because she's black, she's Latin, she's Native American. So she's like multicultural, or triracial, I should say. And so I'm not sure if I want to end that one yet, but I do know that I can't continue to write the 6. So basically it was only meant for 3 books. And so I want to concentrate on the 4 right now, and then those will probably come out later in the year. So that's pretty much it to this update. Remember, you can win a swag bag. You can win a swag shirt. And then you can win a $50 gift card. Basically, if you are a reader out there and you refer people to the channel and you get people to sign up to the channel, basically you can win all 3. And so what you need them to do is to say, I subscribe because blah 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 told me about your channel. And so that lets me know that it's sort of like how we used to do in the groups. Every time you would post one of my books somewhere, it would get you a point, and you would go toward winning the big huge prize. Well, the big huge prize will be the $50 gift card, the t-shirt, one of the Poison Pen t-shirts, and one of the Poison Pen bags. And so I will be showing them to you guys like in 2 weeks when they're done. 3 weeks at the most, because we just did it. We had to come up with a logo first, because I didn't want to do those, because of the fact that if I do that, then we're doing individual books. But I don't want to do that, because Poison Pen, Kanisha Knowles, Arlie Parker, and SK Blue, they're all a part of the Poison Pen team. And like, even though they don't really do the social media stuff, I'm not sure why, but they don't do the social media. they're still a part of the team. And so Kanisha has her book funnel going on right now. SK has hers. So they're offering their books as well for free this month, because of the fact that we're going through this coronavirus, tragedy. Just crazy out there, and I'm so sad. I feel so heartbroken, and like my condolences to all the people who are losing loved ones and families for something that's basically three steps above the flu. It's so crazy. But influenza is deadly itself. So having that magnified and amplified, My mom is one of those old Puerto Rican ladies who are crazy. She said, yeah, it came from space. Every disease that comes on the planet, she says, every time they go up to space, they bring something back. she got problems, y'all. And so basically, that's pretty much it. And I will be doing an update. I because of the fact that I do the reviews on the other channel every day. I do Monday through Saturday. I mean Monday through Friday, and then we do Sunday. So we do it 6 days a week. I'm having a hard time finding like a little niche with me trying to finish these 6 books as well. I mean 4 books as well. I'm having a hard time finding the niche to come in and do my own channel, because I don't think we had started Snippet Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, but I haven't had the time to come on and do any snippets. So I'm gonna try. At the very least, I'm gonna try to come on and give you guys an update so you'll know what's going on. Because if you guys are going to be interacting more, then of course I want to be here for you to interact with. So that's pretty much it. I do these videos like a little bit more comfortable than the actual like review channel. Because it's just me and you and your readers, hopefully, out there. So I want to be more personable with you. The other ones I try to be a little bit more professional, even though, it's just my personality. It's just what it is. So anyway, so that's pretty much it for today's review. I wish I could do the other reviews like this, because I just feel like you get to see me better. You get to see exactly what I look like, as opposed to the reviews over there where, I have to be so far away from the camera to do all of that stuff. Well, right here, you get to actually see me and see what I look like. But anyway, so that's pretty much it to this update, and I will try to do another update, hopefully on Sunday, to try to get, more people involved with the channel. So that's what we're doing right now. We are doing we're going to do a big swag of the $50 card, the bags, as well as the bag and the shirt for whoever refers the most viewers to the channel. That will be your prize. And then just regular, we're going to do the $50 gift card. So we will be doing both of those. And then probably closer to the summer is when we'll start giving out the bags, except for Christine, Jackie, Yolanda, and Trisha. Except for those 4 women, those 4 ladies. Those 4 ladies get bags and shirts right off the bat, because of the fact that they were part of the Facebook groups. But everyone else, we will probably start giving out those bags and shirts closer to the summer, because we want to see you out there wearing them. Hopefully the coronavirus will be gone by then. And then because like right now we have an actual curfew here in California. We cannot be outside. I mean, you can go outside like to walk your dog or something like that, but like to be actually outside mingling with people and talking to your neighbors and stuff like that, we can't do that. Like you can holler at Miss Johnson from the window or Miss Lopez from the end of the block, but other than that, no, you in the house. There's pretty much nothing else to do. So all of these little spring breakers down there are infecting them little old people. What is wrong with y'all? Take your butt home. You do not need to be out there right now, especially not to be having some spring break fun. Get over it, you little Xers. You're the problems. So anyway, at least as much as we blame millennials for, at least this time we can't blame them for that, because they're actually at home. The millennials are pretty much most of the introverts, so they're loving this time of being at home by themselves, not having to deal with the public, just chilling at home watching Netflix, whatever. So it's not them, it's the Xers that are out there doing bad shit with their friends that they should not be doing. So anyway, so that's pretty much it. And I will see you guys hopefully on Sunday. And so that's pretty much it. Thanks bunches, guys. And I really like being able to come, to you more like more intimate, more personal. And so that's it. Love you bunches. And if you are new to the channel, if this you just happen to see this or one of your friends told you about this, once again, I'm Alexandria Infante, and I'm a paranormal author by trade, but I also write historical, and I used to write contemporary, but the books are still out there. And I write 6 paranormal romance series. If you like what you've heard, subscribe to my channel. Click that little button down there, and then that little bell, click that as well. So every time I upload a new video, you will get the message. You'll get an alert. And that's pretty much it. Thanks bunches. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.